Today I'm opening a 20-year-old Yu-Gi-Oh box, Dark Beginning 2. What's up, guys? We are back with another Nostalgia Week episode. Episode 3 is here. Dark Beginning 2, one of the most mosh boxes we have. This is going to be a ton of fun. I opened this for the first time just this year, so I'm excited to open another box of this. And yeah, there's still another giveaway. If you guys are wondering about giveaways, another Legendary Decks 2. So you're gonna have multiple chances to win a Legendary Decks 2 sealed box, which does have a lot of really cool stuff inside, a lot of nostalgic cards. Just like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications, and let me know down below what do you want to see out of Dark Beginning 2. There's a lot of cool stuff. Cyberstein Rares, first time Cyberstein got reprinted, is in here. A lot of really cool stuff. And don't forget to shout out our anonymous supporter of the channel who sent all these boxes in to be opened up. I'm calling him Rex Raptor. Shout him out in the comments. Do you want these 8 packs right here for only $5 plus shipping? Well, of course I do, Ruxin. How do I do it? It's a very simple process. Click the link below to get to Whatnot, get $15 free credit on the app. You're gonna find a $20 listing for these 7 packs. You're gonna buy it. And wait, did I say 7 packs? I thought there was 8. There is. If you're a new user and you buy those 7 packs with your $15 free credit, you get this bonus Stampede pack as your 8th pack. It's only gonna cost you $5 plus shipping, so click that link below. And we do have 4 warm-up packs, so we're gonna start off with those, get us all warmed up, ready for that big 2005 opening. July 2005 is when it came out, to be exact. So very old school boxes. Is actually GOAT legal. Dark Beginning 2, it's very weird. GOAT format, and then right after that was Cybernetic Revolution. So Dark Beginning 2, pretty cool. Emergency Call, that's a nice card for Edison. Speaking of Edison cards, we have Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy. Played that at the Edison tournament. Ruxin Special Excel Synchron. Magician Chaos, very cool. Uru, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Hero Lives. And Earthbound Immortal. Comic. Very nice stuff. Let's open a little Season 1. The original season, the first season. Can we pull something amazing? Emergeroid Call. Counter. Proton Blast. Tune. Ancient Gear Golem. Onslaught, Fire Blast, Sea Stealth Attack, Ruxin Special. Cards of Red Stone. I remember that card. Okay, Rainbow Bridge, Red Eyes Black Dragon, a ferocious dragon with a deadly attack. Machina Re-Savager. I do love Machina. Okay, Cyber Dark, very cool. Gear Golem, Faceless Mage, and a Rainbow Path. A couple warm-ups right there. Not too bad so far. A couple of things we're going to be looking for out of DB2 today is Blade Knight is the top card, is an ultra rare because, you know, GOAT format. Royal Decree, Injection Fairy Lily, Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, weirdly enough, is a pretty expensive card, like 18 bucks or something. So hopefully we can get that, you know, in honor of the legendary Weevil. He just passed away recently. Also, in honor of the Weevil, you know, in the anime as well. Okay, Dark Magician, Magical Circle. Another Magician of Chaos. Hero Lives. Okay, good Dark Magician stuff. You know I love Dark Magician, so I love that. And one more warm-up pack before we get to the main event. The main card. What else can we get? Rainbow Dragon. A little Crystal Beast stuff. We have Heavy Metal Raiders. That did me in recently. We have Baby Tiger. Scavenger. 2 Dark Magicians in here. Thousand Eyes Restrict. Crystal Beast Amber Mammoth. Some old school cards, Legendary Fisherman 2, Advanced Dark, Reactor Dragon, Gear Frame, Beast Skull. Okay, some cool warm-ups there, some good stuff. We got some nice cards, but now it's time to get to the big one. 13 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. It looks like it's a 36-pack box because of all the extra commons. It's not, it's just a 24-pack box. The exact date it was released is July 27th, 2005. Dark Beginning 2. A little moshed up, but you know what that means? That means we're gonna open it and get some awesome cards out of this box. Very excited to open it up. And you know what tomorrow is? Dark Revelation Volume 2. I don't think I've ever opened it. If I'm wrong about that, I've been saying that in the other videos, but I'm pretty sure I've never opened that in terms of a box. I've opened packs, but never a box. Okay, let's crack this thing open. Dark Beginning. Your one awesome box. Let's see if we can pull a Blade Knight. Time Wizard's in there too. Time Wizard. Joey Wheeler, he's ready to pull some cards out of this box. Get some amazing pulls out of this Dark Beginning box. I'm super pumped. This is a fun set. It's a fun set. And I'm very excited to try to get a Cyberstein rare. Be pretty cool. Because you're not guaranteed to get all the rares. We didn't get a Reaper on the Nightmare yesterday, sadly. I think I can go straight through this as Dark DB2. Yeah, Unhappy Maiden. I think. We'll find out. Birdface! Stay away, Quick Panic, King of Yamimakai. Arsenal Bug, upside down, randomly. Grey Wing. Emergency Provisions. I like how slick these are. I can actually open them. Bottomless Trap Hole. So is this just like random reprints? Curse of Royal, Restructor Revolution. Yeah, this has like, oh my goodness. It has tournament pack cards, but oh wow. That took a serious, okay, so that might be some of the messed up box potentially, but oh my goodness, that's a rough, tremendous fire. At least it's not like a crazy card. Yeah, with the box being all beat up, there is a risk of that. Hopefully none of the foils, you know, if it's commons, you know, you can live with that, but if it's foils, it really hurts. Okay, tip card number 12, Toon Strategy, part 1. Not much strategy with tunes because they're kind of rough. Great way. They're not very good. They've never been that good. Exiled Force. Okay, common. That's pretty cool. Sorry, Toon fans. I know you wish it could be better. We need more support. Jaguar the Spiritualist. Disappear. Side deck card back in Duel Links. Vengeful Block Spirit. Secret Pass the Treasure. And Book of Taiyu. Oh, those last cards are going to be up a creek, I think. Without a paddle. Still 22 packs left. The good thing is the foils will be in the middle, I think, in this set. So I think we're okay for those. Shadow Tamer, Taming the Shadows. Gazelle, the King of Mythical When is this? Metal Raiders? Yeah, okay. Skull Knight number 2. That's LOD. That's Metal Raiders. So it's just kind of random cards. Thunder Dragon's a good pull. Ooh, our first hit, Solemn Judgment. Okay, it is in the middle, but wait, that's a trap. So maybe that could... Still not 100% sure, but I think they put the foils in the middle every time. Solemn Judgment, really beautiful cards. Had a lot of super rare reprints since this point, but this was the original reprint in super rare. The original reprint in general, I think. Was there anyone besides Metal Raiders? I think it was here. So, very nice Solemn Judgment. Awesome card. Then we got an F for Destiny board. Magical Thorn from TP5, I think. Stamping Destruction and a Yugioh Drakmord. So these reprints aren't just specific sets. It's actually just different cards that they needed to reprint or thought they did. I think. That's what I'm gathering. All right, number 14. Dream Clown. The Unhappy Maiden, Birdface, King of Yami Magai, wields the power of darkness to destroy its enemies. Swift Gaia, the Fierce Knight. That's a big one. Is he on the cover anywhere? Oh, yeah, he is. He's above Blade Knight. So cover card. Swift Gaia, the Fierce Knight, reprint from the 2004 tins, which they did reprint. I think all the 2004 tins, because Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth is in here. I think I figured this out last time. So they reprinted a lot of random things that weren't just like in core sets in this one. Stuff like promos from those 10s. So Swift Gaia, really nice. Centering looks good. That might have a good chance at PSA 10. What's the back look like? Pretty good. Pretty good. That definitely has a chance. The rest of the way, Ominous Fortune Telling, Teuton Mask, Shield and Sword After the Struggle. They changed After Genocide that fast. This came out in 2003 and this is 2005 and they had already changed it. So you got to have like original Legacy of Darkness, I guess, to get that After Genocide text. Okay, very cool. Cool tidbit right there. Number 15, we have Machine King. So this was a Duelist League promo, I think. And then on the specific mall tour or whatever. Oslo Hero number 2 is a TP card. I'm going to try to point out the one. That was a nice rare. Point out the ones that are in random sets. Baby Dragon, Graceful Charity rare. So it was a super rare in Starter Deck Pegasus. And I think this is the first reprint since then. Reverse Holiday, Trap Does Shoot. What a crazy card out of Pharaonic Guardian, Reckless Greed, Tune, Table of Contents, and Black Illusion Ritual. I guess their idea was if it didn't get reprinted in one of the other Dark Beginnings, then they put it in there and then they hit some of the, I'm talking about the core set. So if it was like Magic Ruler and they didn't reprint a certain common, they maybe put it in here. And then they mixed it with some of the collectors, tins, and stuff like that. Tournament packs. So they were accessible. I cannot speak. Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer is a great card as a rare. Bottomless Shifting Sand. Dark Spirit of the Sign, Soul of the Pure. That's a TP1, I think. Spirit Message Eye and Puppet Magic of Dark Ruler. Okay. Okay, not bad at all. A lot of times I'll see the Blade Knight from DB too, and I'm like, oh, it's an Error 10 because it doesn't have the secret rare. I'm like, oh, it's just DB2. It's just an Ultra DB2. Never mind. Protect your effect monsters. Yes, please. What about Gemini Elf? The Elf Twins? We're not going to protect them. Moisture Creature. This card right here, I think is one of the reasons I always thought that this many stars meant 3 tributes. If you tribute summon this monster by tributing 3 monsters on the field, I didn't read the if part. I didn't really realize that meant there was another option of 2 tributes. I always thought if you had 9 or 10 stars or whatever, you had to use 3 tributes. And I probably thought 11 or 12 meant 4 tributes. Horn of Heaven, rare. No, thank you. Needle Ceiling, Dark Coffin. Where did Dark Coffin originally come from? Is it is it a main set? It's just one that I feel like isn't. Dark Piercing Light from McDonald's packs in here. They didn't reprint the Millennium Shield though. What's up with that? That would have been pretty sick, to be honest, if they did. All right, still on the first side, we've got an Ultra and a Super, I think, are all we've got to work with. Tip card number 18. Machine King, not the prototype. Mortal of Thunder, Crass Clown, Milus Radiant, Don Zalug. I forgot he was in here as a super rare. That's nice. This has a much lighter print than like DB1 did. It was like a really dark print. This is kind of a lighter print. It almost looks like a reprint, like a 2017 reprint for those old packs. Kind of awesome. Don Zalug, centering looks good. Back looks pretty nice. Yeah, some of these have a chance at PSA 10. Don Zalug ripping a card out of people's hand. Milling cards. I don't usually do that strategy, but drop off, Timidity, Springer Rebirth. Cool. Cool stuff indeed. Dark Beginning Dose. I feel like, did Legacy of Darkness not make it into DB1 or Dark Revelation 1? Maybe it was because it was released kind of like soon after. I don't know. And then now it feels like there's a lot of Legacy of Darkness cards in here. Needleworm is pretty cool because it wasn't Ultra in TP, so that's kind of a big common to get a reprint. Two-Headed King Rex, made in the Aqua Sea like LOD, Fusion Gate, LON, I think, Needle Wall, Robin Goblin, Abacus might be LOD, that's LOD, Mirage of Nightmares, Pharaonic Guardian. That's a crazy card to get just a common. A lot of access there instead of being a super out of Pharaonic Guardian. As kids, it's a lot easier to get a common than any sort of foil because foils are pretty brutal if you don't buy very many packs. LOD Yatagrasu as a common. Like, they put some big stuff in here as commons. Rock Spirit, also LOD, also LOD, also LOD. Dark. This is crazy. This whole pack's LOD. That might be LON. Spirit Message L, that's LON. Shield and Sword and Spring of Rebirth. So that's why I'm wondering. I don't remember DB1 having a lot of LOD or any at all. I'm really curious. Let me know in the comments if you know the answer to that. It seems like maybe LOD got left out because it was close-ish, I guess. See, there's LOD again. Exile Force. Grande Moth. Oh yeah, perfectly ultimate Grande Moth. Okay, Zombira's is the big one. Zombira's really cool. Okay, there's the biggest rare. $14 for Royal Oppression. Big in Edison, unfortunately. Hate that card. Robin Goblin, the A-Force, the Spirit Message A. Fusion Saga. I think this is TP6, I think. As a super, I think, maybe. All right, last pack on the right side. So far, pretty awesome opening, I would say. We've got some really cool cards. We've gotten 3 foils, I think, so we're about halfway through. Strategically fill your graveyard. Okay, I will. Thanks for letting me know. Grande Moth, Zombira, Sarugi, Battle Steer, a bull monster often found in the woods. It charges enemy monster of deadly horns. I don't really know. How do you charge? You go like, and just try to take them out? I don't know how that works. Morphing jars are rare. So Morphing jar, I was asking for it the other day when we got Morphing number 2 and we got Cyber Jar. Well, that was all reprints from core sets. Morphing jar is not in a core set. It's TP2 reprint. So first access for a lot of people on those high-end TP cards. Smoke Grenade, Attack on Laser. So pretty, DB2 is actually really sick. DB1's cool because it reprints some of the OGs, but this set's better because it actually reprints cards that people couldn't get. So it actually makes more sense. The other one was, I mean, it was just a bunch of the cards from the main sets. This is stuff like, if you didn't have tournaments around you or tournament packs, you could actually get those tournament pack cards. The 10s, not so much. I mean, it's pretty easy. You just go buy the 10, but a lot of people didn't buy every 10, you know, they're pretty expensive back then. Yugioh Drakmord, very cool. Probably 10 or 11 packs left. Still a lot of chances to get awesome stuff. If you have not yet subscribed, guys, do not forget, check out that subscribe button down below. Click that button. We are almost at 300K, which is really insane. I'm really excited to get 300. I'm pumped. We're gonna have an awesome celebration for that. So hit that subscribe button, which getting reprinted when it's probably already banned at this point. After the Struggle, Block Attack, and Super Rejuvenation from also LOD. And if you guys want to support the channel in other ways, make sure you check out ruxin34.com. I got a lot of single cards, PSA cards, booster boxes, all kinds of vintage stuff, full sets of Stampede, whatever you could ask for. Well, not whatever, but a lot of different things. And check out those $20 bundles on Whatnot. They are very awesome. They are very cheap if you are a new user. Blasphemy Chain. I don't know where that came from. That might be LOD. Skull Lair. Trap Dust Shoot's really nice. I guess they didn't reprint that in Revelation Volume 1. I guess. They did Meta, but I guess they didn't do Dust Shoot. Those $20 bundles are available right now. New users, $15 off, $5. You get 7 packs plus your bonus Stampede pack for being a new purchase. 8 packs, $5 plus shipping. Pretty amazing. Go check it out. A lot of you guys have taken advantage of that, but some of you guys have not yet, so go give it a shot. Oh, yes! The #1 card in the set, in my opinion. Maybe not factually by the numbers or anything, but in terms of the best card, it's got to be Perfectly Ultimate Gray Moth. Centering is amazing. My insect weed and my moth.
My great moth.
Weevil, you will not defeat me.
Oh, yes, I will. With my perfectly ultimate great moth, you cannot possibly defeat me.
Okay, that really hurt. I can't do that for that long. Yeah, R.I.P. Weevil. That guy was a legend for being able to do that voice. It is tough. It is tough on the vocal cords, I will say. I'm very pumped about that pull, too. I hope that gets a PSA 10. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. I have one in the game promo. I do not have the DB version, personally, so hopefully Rex Raptor himself can grade one and have one in his collection. Spiritualism. Needle Ceiling. We got a Dark Coffin, Heart of Clearwater, and Legendary Ocean. Pretty cool card. For them water decks. Can we get a Time Wizard in here? I think that's a super rare. That'd be pretty cool. I'm a big Time Wizard fan. Joey Wheeler. I recently acquired a PSA 10 Time Wizard Metal Raiders from a collection purchase, and I am very close to completing Metal Raiders foils in PSA 10, which I'm pumped about. And I think Pyramid Turtle, good rare. I think I'm going to try to complete the commons and rares as well. Might get a little aggressive. No, not the L! Shield and Sword, but I'm kind of excited to try to get every card Metal Raiders. It's like 126 cards or something. It's something ridiculous. No, it's more than that. I think LOB is 126. It might be like 140 something. So it's going to be a very long journey, but since I love Metal Raiders, it's my favorite set. It feels like the perfect set to do that with. All right, next up. A lot of my friends did that a few years ago where they did all the common sets and stuff like that. And I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Well, now I've got the fever and I'm ready to try it out. Number 20. And no, I'm not talking about Caitlin Clark right there. Okay, Azura Priest. We have Odahime. Mysterious Guard. Lord of the Lamp is definitely a TP common. I don't remember what from. This spirit emerges from the Mystic Lamp and obeys the wishes of its summoner. Dice Jar. Last turn. Ooh, talk about a complicated ruling. Robin Goblin. A-Forces. Spirit Message A. And Fusion Sage. Okay. What do we got left? 5 total packs left. Dark Beginning is flying by. It's our last Dark Beginning opening because there's only 2 of these and there are 4 of the Dark Revelation for whatever reason. I guess they didn't like the Dark Beginning. They said, enough beginning for us. We're going to move on. It could be like, what I call the new format. Yu-Gi-Oh! Retro. It's going back to the beginning. Yu-Gi-Oh! Retro. Let's go, baby. Come on, make it happen. Oh, Konami. Send us a little Air Knight Parshat. Does that mean you're going to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Retro a thing? Beautiful super rare. That's really nice. Got to get my sleeve out for the Air Knight Parshat. When you do battle damage, you get to draw a card. It's pretty insane. It is a one true. I was playing Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh! At Nats, and we were playing each other in GOAT, and he tried to normal summon Parshat without attributing. I'm like, it's a level 5. He's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, this card would be insane if it wasn't. Imagine it's a level 4. And he's like, yeah, good point. Pyramid Energy and Smoke Grenade. Oh, there was one more. I'm slowly getting Lewis to a GOAT player. Like, he was literally like, when I first played him, he was Playground Yu-Gi-Oh! That was it. He had never played anything past that. We're getting him closer. His deck actually is legal now. He's, for the most part, not normal summoning 5 stars and stuff like that. So we're that close. Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to get him into actually playing. Oh, Heavy Storm! Let's go. Speaking of amazing cards, you play in GOAT format and Edison as well. That is amazing. A reprint of Heavy Storm Super Rare. Still a super, but just like it was in Metal Raiders, but still pretty awesome. That is a really nice pull. How many foils is that? Feels like a lot. Bottomless Edison format. Restructure Revolutions TB5. Very cool. 3 packs left. Been an amazing opening so far. All right. Tip card. We got Moisture Creature. Dragon Manipulator, Great Longnose, Soul Purity and Light, Cryuel, Bazoo, Destructor Punch, Burst Breath, Tune Defense, Boogamoon, second Coin Toss. See, why is the dice reroll? I don't get why it's not a continuous. It would just make more sense. 2 more packs, Dark Beginning. It's been really fun opening these. Day 3 out of 6. Hopefully you guys have had a lot of fun. I have definitely had fun opening them. Hopefully you've enjoyed them. Shout out Rex Raptor, our anonymous fan, for sending these in and opening them up for his collection. Hopefully we get some PSA 10s when he grades them. For Yoku, we have Bottomless Trap Hole, Cursor Royal, Shield and Sword, Tremendous Fire, and Share the Pain. Final pack magic, guys. If you have enjoyed this, do not forget to subscribe. Get us to 300K coming soon. Shout out Rex Raptor in the comments for making this happen. Let me know your favorite of the 3 boxes so far. I want to know you like DR1, DB1, or DB2 the best. Dark Necrofear. Pretty cool card. I guess it's in here somewhere. 2 out of King Rex. Got us with a third eye. TP1 card. And TP5. Made in the Aqua. Gemini Elf. Penguin Soldier. Pharaonic. Pharaoh's Treasure. Not Pharaonic Treasure. Dragon Rage. Dark Ruler, Dragon's Gunfire, Convulsion of Nature. And the Dark Door ends it for this episode of Nostalgia Week. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Nostalgia Week. Check out Rexon34.com and whatnot, and check out some other videos. Shout out to American Deutscher, Brandon Cheney, Adams, Ghost King TCG, Ronald Apple. Oh, an Archlord Christia First Edition! Ian Musa, Junior Barding, Robert F.
That is not possible! The first set of packs!
Changalang, and Crypto Poppy Mike. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time.
The Blue Eyes White Dragon has been pulled! Let's go!